Hi Cancer, this is going to be your live art channeled message. And what I mean by live is it'll either be like lively, like I'll show it and deconstruct it because real art takes time, especially with the ones that are a bit more out there. So I take my time with that. Or it'll be like a live art channeled message where I channel in front of you. I'm trying to do a little of each, but I usually just go about with what feels right in the moment. Anyways, I hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, to be yourself, because we all start from zero, as I always say, which is just a blank canvas. Lastly, before we get started, I always say this, all of my messages are timeless, you can binge watch them, watch if they're suggested. I know that happens a lot where old ones will come up for no reason, but there's always a reason. What do you think I'm trying to say without actually saying it? Okay. What I started drawing for you is what started as a bunch of sacred geometry. It forms what looks like a crown, and I just knocked my pointer or wand against the wall. Anyways, most of my art is like an optical illusion with hidden symbols or art within art. And then at the bottom here is this giant eye. And you know what's crazy? Is that triangular slash I channeled that's like sort of going through the eye came before it. When they're both together, it forms some kind of iris or some kind of cat's eye. I kept hearing 3 syllables of the crown. There's even 3 like stages here. That's how I was seeing it, or that's how it came to me. Or something to do with the English language. These kind of look like chat boxes as well, like something you'd see in comics or novels. I was even seeing in my head, you know those help icons on the computer where it'll be like a reminder or click this and you'll get here. That's what this is as well. I know I've actually spoken on comics a long time ago on my channel, so how about that? It's kind of like a reoccurring thing. Anyways, things got even more crazy with this sketch as this little portion with the crown and crown chakra is what I just heard ended up turning into an entire face. It has this thermal feel to it where the dimensions of the face come together in more of a pop art way. Lastly, over here, this feels like some sort of signal coming off of the person's body. Do you see that? I kept getting Wi-Fi as well. Something is emanating off of you. I'm getting thermal again, which is like a temperature thing, if I'm correct. Red is usually the hottest, and other colors indicate neutral or cool temperatures, or maybe even where there is the most detail. The nose, the lips. I wonder if this temperature thing is associated with the crown chakra. Like an awakening, it's opening up, or you're getting warmer, aka closer to something, hence the signal. It's like emanating a signal, but also picking up on a signal. Also with the cat eye or animal eye, because it even has this feel of a lizard to me, just really any animal eye. With the cat eye, there's this aspect of being a different creature or not quite human. I was also getting with one eye being bigger. Have you ever seen those jokes or depictions of something like, yo, I swear I'm not listening, and then one ear is super big, indicating emphasis or that they actually are listening? Or I hear you loud and clear. That's what this is. Your signal or your, I meant to say sight. Your sight is off the charts. Hence why one eye is extremely big, like it's almost going to explode. You know what else causes explosions? Pressure, heat. Something about heat within the body. This is really weird. This feels like I'm foreshadowing something. This also gives me the vibe of nuclear. And get this. I decided to look up what an activated crown chakra looks like, and you can expect symptoms like peace and calmness. Even when under pressure, you can make sound decisions. Another is feeling deeply connected to all living things, hence the animal eye, or what looks like it. My art symbolizes your connection. I just heard satellite connection to everything. They pick up your signal and you pick up theirs. Kind of like speaking with no words. And I said in the beginning, there's something here about English or something going on with dialogue. But I don't see any dialogue, that's the thing. Kind of like speaking with no words, I said. And that's why the person's head is practically empty up here. There's no words in there. I said it was kind of like a chat box, right? It resembles those chat boxes or messages in comics for real. Which tells me indirectly that this isn't a brain thing or an ego thing. It's the soul, or signal, I should say. Maybe attracted to your soul rather than what you have to say. It's like, who do you connect with at a soul level is the question here. Keyword on pressure. Pressure creates heat or friction. I noticed too, a majority of the detail lies in the nose and lip area. And speaking of signal or no signal, I feel like this symbolizes too disconnecting or feeling disconnected from everything. Perhaps you're being urged to go somewhere with no service, no Wi-Fi, or what they call no man's land, is what I heard. A lot of people disconnect, but nobody wants to disconnect for real, for real. You know what I mean? There's disconnecting, oh, I'm gonna delete my social media, I'm gonna stop looking or checking social media. I'm saying that's not good enough. They're urging me to say, like, that's not good enough. Disconnect for real, for real. I'm being shown, like, being in the woods, no man's land, like, actually getting away or going on a retreat. It's gonna do wonders for you. It'll help you clear your mind, literally. There's nothing going on up there, but that's not to infer that this person's dumb or that you are dumb. It's more of like, you're more connected with like your soul, oneness with nature, oneness with everything. True peace. Crown chakra opening. I'm also not too keen on chakras either, unless it becomes relevant. And the crown chakra is purple, so it ends up. And purple signifies a very cool color. It's a cool color on that spectrum, which equals to less detail in the face, or maybe being farther or disconnected, like trying to get a phone signal in the middle of nowhere. That's what the art theme is pushing me towards. It's like then all of a sudden you get that signal, or you're no longer lost. The crown is open, or on your head, I should say. It's like I'm being shown, like, it's like your crown chakra is your tinfoil hat. Tinfoil hat also gives me the vibe of aliens, or being in communication with them. Speaking of connections with other beings, you could notice lately, as weird as this sounds, that you have an unspoken connection to things that shouldn't understand you. It's like that animal knows what you're saying, or like you say something and it's like, you heard that? You can understand that? Or it's like you're just attracting things naturally. They know what you're saying, they know your vibe, they know what you're about already. And I think that's really beautiful, and it comes right, circles right back around with my art. It really reflects everything. Back to what I said here. With being connected. Okay. Cancer. That's gonna be your art channeled message, or live art channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. And remember, it's like, how do you view it? That matters just as much. So what am I trying to say without actually saying it? Because I don't really think I need cards. I feel like I've already said what needs to be seen. You picking up on a signal? Are you disconnecting for real, or is it fake disconnecting? We've been seeing that too as like proof that you're not really disconnecting because there's still a signal, or there's still the ability to search for a signal. Okay, guys. Bye.